Hey guys, Kevin Runlet with Runlet Law Firm. Today we're going to be talking about what your rights are in a Mississippi workers' compensation case. So if you find these videos helpful, we'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button below, like us, and if you have any questions or comments, post them. Who knows, maybe I'll make a video related to your question. So with a Mississippi workers' compensation case, if the injury qualifies, meaning it happened at work, doesn't matter whose fault it was, then it should be a compensable injury. There are some exceptions there, but those are kind of few and far between. So if an injury happened at work, what are your rights? And first of all, what are rights? Rights are something that you're entitled to receive. And the way those rights are entitled in the state of Mississippi is by Mississippi statute, meaning our lawmakers have developed a body of written law that is on the books related to work-related injuries and what the injured worker is supposed to receive. So the first right that an injured Mississippian has that I want to talk about, and this isn't really in the statute, but you need to know you have this right, is to have an attorney represent you and fight for you without any cost to you. This is up to the individual attorney. Yes, it's possible they could charge you by the hour, but I know very few attorneys that do this type of work who would do that, and we certainly do not. So we do promise, as I've shown in other videos, that there won't be any cost to you directly. So that's the first thing you need to know. The second thing that you need to know about your rights are you have a right to choose your own doctor. Many times employers have doctors that they use, that the insurance company likes to use, and they'll send their injured workers to that doctor. That's not always in your best interest. Now, hopefully that doctor is fair and impartial and will give a fair opinion about your diagnosis and treatment that's needed. But sometimes we find that clients feel like that's not the case and they wonder what to do. Well, you certainly can choose your own physician, and that's in the Mississippi law. The next right you have is a right to have your medical bills and your medical treatments paid for, all of them, at no cost to you. Your employer, if they have more than 5 employees or 5 or more employees, are required by law to have a policy of workers' compensation coverage. So the insurance company has to pay those medical bills. The other thing, or the next thing that you're entitled to, is part of your wages that you were earning. You're entitled to get those while you're off work to kind of keep you afloat. Many times it's not a lot of money, but some is better than none. Generally it's 2/3 of whatever your average weekly wage was, and there are different ways of calculating that average weekly wage. And the interesting thing is it doesn't matter if you've only been working for this employer for a week. You still would be entitled to part wages if the doctor says this is a work-related injury and you can't work right now because you're hurt. You got to get better. The next thing that you're entitled to, and this is it is an entitlement, and in most cases this would work out, but a lump sum settlement, meaning there's a calculation that we use by looking at what your medical treatments are, what they will need to be in the future, what your wages are, what you might have lost in wages. There's ways of coming up with a lump sum settlement that you get. Now this cuts liability of the insurance company. They wouldn't pay any more on the claim, but hopefully you can get enough to cover everything that's needed. And many times, almost always, our clients are better off to just receive that lump sum and make their decisions on who they treat with, what they do in the future as far as their meds are concerned. So I hope this helps. This is just a few of the rights. There are others, but these are the main ones that we see of importance to our clients. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to post a comment to this video, or you can email us, you can call us. We're always here to help. Thanks.